And I remember she goes, oh, it's coming out for Thursday, whatever, or Friday at midnight. All right, cool. So no big deal. I'll go to sleep. Wake up. Phone's like got 30,000 missed calls. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So my boy Will calls. He goes, yo, you did that Kodak video? Will's in New York City. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, you did the Kodak video? And I was like, yeah, why? He's like, yo, I'm in the barbershop. It's all they're fucking playing. I'm like, in New York? He's like, yo, son, like, how many views does that have? And I was like, I have no idea. And I went on YouTube and it had like 3 million views in like 12 hours.
What's it like on set with Kodak for tunnel vision? How does that
That
go?
was fucking cool.
Yeah, that was a crazy video. That's a crazy video, literally legendary, and also at a crazy time too. The release of it. I don't know how far back you guys filmed it, but
like the week it came out, we filmed it.
Oh wow! So
yeah, so Gil called me. I was on set. I was a production assistant picking up garbage.
Wow.
And that's how I kind of learned everything I learned. And I was on set, and Gil called me and said, "Yo, you know about Kodak Black?" And of course, I'd heard of him. But to say I was a fan of his music was like, maybe, no, so.
You're very early Kodak.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah, this is a mumble rapper kid, and, he's blowing up, and Atlantic wants to do a video, and the budget is like, 10 grand or whatever. Do you want to do it? At the time, for me, 10 grand was like giving me $1 million. I was doing videos for, fuck, if I made $50 on a video, it'd be great. Like, $500. That was my total budget. Was like $500.
The 10 grand covers the budget for the video. That's just your payment to do the video.
No, my payment is 10% of that 10 grand, so $1,000.
Okay.
So I'd never seen $1,000 shooting anything.
Anything.
So I was like, oh shit, this is cool. He goes, all right, cool. And shout out to Gil. He had saw my hustle, even from the music industry. But he as a rapper, but he saw me like really grinding it out to learn film and becoming a production assistant and grinding it out and humbling myself. He goes, all right, I'm gonna hook you up. Write on it. Sent me the record. I heard it. I didn't understand a fucking word.
Write a treatment.
Yeah. I didn't understand a word Kodak was saying.
I don't like to see you winning.
No, I mean, you articulated better than he did at the time. So I was like, shit, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I had no clue. So I was like, all right. And I just heard this one line. I told you N-words. I was going to be that N-word. Right? And I was like, oh, I thought he said I told you N-words. I wasn't going to be your N-word. So I was like,
that's where the slavery play comes
That's the only thing I understood of the whole song. That and the 2 words tunnel vision. I didn't understand anything else.
Does he know that?
I mean, I've said this in an interview before. Hopefully he knows it by now. That's my dude. But
Kodak, if you're listening, we know you are.
So I was like, shit, this song, I know this song's about racism. Nobody's catching on to this. Watch this. And
Miami Django.
Yeah, so everybody was like, yo.
Broward Django.
And at the time, the country was hyper polarized. Trump was about to be elected office, and
the beginning of all this hyperpolarization. I don't feel like it's laid down since.
Yeah. This is like the incept of it, right? Obama's on his way out, Trump's on his way in, and the Make America Great hats are starting to sell, and people,
Kanye's going crazy.
Kanye hadn't even gone crazy.
Oh right, no, this is like a year right before, or maybe
2015, right?
2017.
2017.
Yeah,
Trump was in office.
No, 2017. He got inaugurated. He got into office 2017. It was 2016. So,
he wins,
He
right.
wins in 2016.
Yeah,
but he gets inaugurated January, right?
Yeah,
exactly,
I'm like, shit, all right, so I go, fuck, what if I just flip racism on its ass, and I'm going to have Kodak and his crew lynching the Ku Klux Klan and burning crosses, and I'm going to have a black guy and a white guy that meet in a field, and they fight over racism, and they shoot the fade, and the black guy's got a hat, but the hat's going to say Make America Hate Again versus Make America Great Again. I have that actual hat, by the way. I'll send you a picture of it.
Oh, man.
Kodak
sick.
signed it for me. I have it, yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
So I was like, yeah, this is going to be dope. And the fucking label, I sent it in. And I literally wrote in the treatment, I think it'd be something to this effect. I wrote, I think it would be really great to make a video that makes a statement by a rapper that's not known for making statements. Or no, that a rapper no one can understand. Something to that effect.
Oh, okay. A statement from someone known. Okay,
yeah,
got it,
and the label was like, oh, so Marcia St. Huber, who was the head of marketing at Atlantic at the time, she calls me the next day. She's like, it was like Tuesday. She was like, yo, can you shoot this Friday? I was like, psh. At that time, I was shooting videos on 2 hours notice. So I was like, fuck yeah, I can shoot this Friday. She was like, all right, cool. So she flew in. Kodak was on house arrest. Wow. And we shot the fade first. Like we shot the fight scene first because Kodak could only be there for 3 hours because of his house arrest.
Got it. Okay. How does that work? The logistics?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he got permission from his parole officer or whoever house arrest thing.
Tight window, those 3 hours. So
yeah, 3 hours coming from Broward.
Yeah.
And we shot in Homestead. So
Wow, shit.
yeah,
So
shout
really
out
like an hour.
Yeah, we shot at my boy Eddie Angel's farm, and we went and we got this. I had to burn these crosses, so we went and got a bunch of wood. And it's not like I burn crosses. Like I don't fucking know. I'm not.
Yeah, it's just
I'm
more,
not racist. Like I'm not part of the Klan. So why would I ever burn a cross? So like I don't fucking know how this works. So we went and got a bunch of wood, and we tied it together and made these huge crosses, these huge 2x4s, and we stick it in the ground and douse it with gasoline and hit the lighter and nothing happens. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I didn't realize that the wood you buy in Home Depot is treated to not. It's non-flammable.
Non-flammable, yeah.
So
to avoid fires.
how the fuck do I know this? So like I don't know. And this is where you have an art director or somebody that's like in charge of this department to help you, or a special effects guy. I'm doing everything with my little 4-man crew at the time. So I'm like, oh fuck, what do I do now? So we went and got a bunch of palm tree leaves, and we wrapped the fucking thing up in palm tree leaves. Like literally, the cross was set up palm tree leaves all the way up palm tree leaves. And I sent my homeboy to the gas station in Homestead, and he got a bunch of diesel fuel because we knew that shit was going up. So we just fucking doused it with diesel fuel and we lit it, and it went up so fast that the cross literally started cracking and buckling over Kodak. And it, right when we called cut, it came down and almost like hit him. That was like, oh, fuck. But that was that one take you see of him in front of the cross. That's all we had. I think we had like 2 takes. That take and like a quick, like, hurry up, before it finishes burning, and close up. And we had like the rest of the wood that was burning, and we did the close up there, and that was it. We only had 2 takes. Done.
Very poetic. Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. And then I put it out. Well, I didn't put it out. I sent it to the label, and the label was like, oh, this is great. And I was like, cool. And like, mind you, I still don't really know the magnitude of what Kodak is yet. I've, for the last 3 years, I've been in like film jail, production assistant world, listening to like old school hip hop to get by. So I'm not up on the current state of like, gutter down South Miami rap shit. So I wasn't up on it. I was really focused on getting my life back together. And I was like, holy fuck. And next thing you know, like every label had my phone number. Like they'll find you when they want you. And everybody had my number at that point. And then I'll never forget, it was the youth fair, was around that time. And I took my 2016, she must have been 8, 9, somewhere like my daughter. And we were running on that little carousel ride that is like the car goes super fast and it goes backwards and it goes super fast. And what I'm talking about? It goes,
like a mountain.
And there's like a DJ, right?
Yeah.
So he plays Tunnel Vision. That same day, like, because the songs are everywhere now.
Wow.
So we're on it and he plays Tunnel Vision. And the whole youth fair just goes, Tunnel Vision. And I remember my cute little daughter, I love Julie so much. She gets off the ride. I think I'm going to cry. She gets off the ride. She goes, my daddy did that video. That might be the most proud moment I've ever had a film done.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Fuck everything else. That was the most proud moment I've ever
That's awesome. That made me cry.